Oh, guys, this absolutely sucks to see. We could have had Hideo Kojima, the mastermind behind the Metal Gear franchise, behind Death Stranding, behind possibly the greatest game teaser trailer demo ever, PT. He could have made a Matrix game. But Konami, for some unknown reason, shut it down. What is wrong with these companies, you know? But to be honest, Konami did do Kojima dirty in the end. So, Hideo Kojima, the legend creator behind the likes of Metal Gear and Death Stranding, could have once upon a time created a game based in the Matrix universe. It would have been so good. The idea surfaced in '99, following the release of the first movie, but Konami reportedly shut down the concept on the spot. What's wrong with Konami, you know? So it was reported later on that team members at Konami expressed immense disappointment at never having had the chance to assemble a Matrix game. Well, obviously so. In the 90s, obviously, in '99, The Matrix was the biggest action movie, sci-fi movie going. And it went head-to-head with Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Now, I'm living in that time as well, because I was 13. Everyone watched Star Wars. It's like, oh my god, Star Wars, Star Wars. But then The Matrix came out, and everyone just went, oh my god, what is this? Because it blew everyone away. It really did. And to be honest with you, Keanu Reeves, man, the guy is, when it comes to starting brand new action, sci-fi, whatever franchises, he's the guy to go to. Because look what happened in 2014. A little movie came out where it never really had huge stars, you know, had a couple of people, you know, character actors, Willem Dafoe, but John Wick came out. Then all of a sudden it was like, oh my god, what is this? And seeing that they could have done that with the game, it's sad. It really is. So with this, it does say that it was just 3 years or so after the Wachoskis, so the actual creators of The Matrix, met with Konami and floundered that Enter the Matrix in 2003 was released instead. God damn it, Konami, what's wrong with you? They didn't want to touch The Matrix. In a new report published by Time Extension, a discussion with Chris Bergstrasser, former VP of Licensing at Konami, revealed at the time the Wachoskis approached Hideo Kojima about creating the game. By that time, Metal Gear 2 and Metal Gear Solid had all been released and were doing very well. Yeah, Metal Gear 2, Sons of Liberty, when that game came out, it was groundbreaking. Everything about it was just amazing. I remember that I actually had it for my birthday, and I was like, you know what? I ain't going out. And it kind of stayed that way. You know, it was like literally that's all I played for like a year solid. But he explains that while Kojima specifically was approached about the project, it was Kasumi Kitao, executive producer Konami, who shut down the idea of the Japanese firm creating a Matrix games. The Wachowskis were big fans of Kojima. Kazumi Kitaro, Kojima, Akio Saito, and I were at the Konami HQ, and we got a call from the Wachowskis, who wanted to come in and meet with Kojima. So they did. The two of them came in with their concept artist, and effectively they said, Kojima, we really want you to do the Matrix game. Can you do that? Can you imagine what Kojima could have done with a Matrix game? Enter the Matrix is a fun game, but it's not great. It's like, oh yeah, you know, a couple of hours here and there you can play it. It's not like, oh my god, I have to complete this game now. It wasn't like that. But if Kojima did it, it would have been huge. It would have. So after that, Aki translated this into Japanese for Mr. Kitao, and Kitao just looked at them and told them plainly, no. We did still get to enjoy the Matrix Japanese premiere and after party though. And Enter the Matrix was released as the first game in the series in 2003, which was right between the launch of Metal Gear 2 and Metal Gear 3. Both of these titles were critically acclaimed, award-winning successes that still have a cult following today. Yeah. Then you had Enter the Matrix, which it won the bad game, but I will say though that The Matrix: The Path of Neo was a much better game. I did enjoy that one a lot more. But seeing that the Konami guys were just like, no, we're not doing it, no. Just a straight no. That's absolutely insane, you know? It's sad as well, to be honest with you, but we do have something else to look at regarding this. So as you can see, folks, Hideo Kojima has actually debunked these video game adaptation rumors. No one ever told me such a conversation had taken place. Kojima has responded to the rumors that the Matrix directors, the Wachoskis, asked him to create a video game of the hit movie. Earlier this week, Konami executive Christopher Bergstresser told Time Extension that the Wachoskis set up a meeting with Hideo about developing a video game. The two of them came in with their concept artist, and effectively they said to Kojima, "We really want you to do the Matrix game. Can you do that?" However, another Konami executive shut down the discussions. The news quickly spread across social media, and now Kojima has responded. So this is what he's actually said. Earlier this week, Konami, I was surprised to see on social media that the Wachowski sisters had offered me a Matrix game project back in '99. In all these 26 years, no one ever told me such a conversation had taken place. That's what he wrote on his tweet. At the time, we were mutual friends and exchanged emails. The Matrix hadn't been released in Japan yet, but I'd already seen it in theaters in the US and at a preview screening. And then he explains that he met with the Wachowskis 3 times while they were in Japan to promote The Matrix. There was no mention of an offer. At that time, I was already extremely busy with Metal Gear 2 and probably couldn't have accepted the offer right away. But if someone had told me, maybe there could have been a way to make it work. And it's absolutely insane to think that Konami, in my mind, we're going to shoot back a minute. I think that the meeting with the Wachowskis and the executives at Konami, I think that went ahead. And I just think they asked them and they went, no, he's too busy, no. And obviously now Kojima's come out and saying, well, I never had this conversation with him. And it's interesting because out of all of this, if this guy, Christopher Bergstresser, he said he was there, is he lying? Or is he saying that, oh yeah, they came in, they spoke with Konami and myself, and the other guy went no? That's more than likely what happened there. And I don't think that Bergstresser thought that Kojima would come out and be like, oh yeah, this happened. Nah, never happened. Which is interesting. And also to see that, obviously, that they were friends anyway. Kojima and the Wachowskis, we're mutual friends, sending emails back and forth. So it would have cropped up there as well, if you think about it. But back on the tweet though, fans are saying there's still time. You're still here and so are the Wachowskis, let's make it happen. What's stopping you from trying it now? You have your own studio where you make your own rules. Make it happen and see what you get. And to be honest with you, I really do think that if Kojima did a game this day and age of The Matrix, it would sell hugely, it really would. And you do see that in a recent interview with Rolling Stone Brazil, Kojima spoke about the number of sequels and reboots being created in both gaming and film. Since they're already well-known works, it's easier to produce them and attract investment. From a business perspective, there's nothing wrong with it. But if the industry only does that, it's dangerous. We need to keep creating new things. And yeah, that is true. And as you can see, Crash Bandicoot is set to make a comeback via Netflix. Yeah, I do think if Kojima did a Matrix game back then, we would have had something similar to how the Metal Gear Solid 1 was. I think it would have been a fantastic video game. Hell, he could have said, okay, I'm doing Metal Gear 2 at the moment. I got Metal Gear 3 coming out in 3 years' time. Maybe we can see what we can do something in the middle. But obviously, nothing happened. And it still wouldn't surprise me if Konami were the ones who took the meeting behind his back and they just went, no, we're too busy. He's not going to work on yours because you're going to ask for a lot of money for the rights, which again could have happened. But guys, let us know what you think about this because I would love to see a Kojima Matrix game. I really do think he would have done bullet time justice, I really do. But let us know down below, folks. Like and subscribe. My name is Dan, and as always, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.